What's happening? 333 Commerce, citizens of Gotham, the Batman building, the Pool Boys are back, and we are here for March Madness. It's the best time of year. We love March Madness. And although it hasn't been quite as mad as we would have hoped, a little bit chalky at times, there's still some great stuff ahead, and you still have a 10 seed in the Sweet 16. So look out, anything can happen. Let's take a look at some storylines from the tournament, and then we'll get to your leaderboard and some badges.
Got the screen, the three, bullseye!
Fierce, look at Carr on a stick back. Turned into a road game for Michigan. The whole building begins. Big shot away, three-pointer, no good. Rebound, Michigan.
All right, so it's pretty crazy. So 68 teams, the SEC had 14 bids to the NCAA tournament, which is wild. They only went 8-6 in the first round, but they did have 7 of those teams advance to the Sweet 16. Unheard of season for the SEC. Well done.
I got to tell you, living in the SEC country, it's kind of driving me crazy, to be honest with you. I'm sort of over it. They're the greatest conference ever. We get it. So speaking of that first round, it was a little chalky this year. I mean, there were only 5 major upsets outside of the 8-9 matchup, so not exactly what you might have expected for Madness, but you do have teams like Arkansas in the Sweet 16s, a 10 seed. You can see some people by the end of this thing. I think it's going to end up pretty wild.
Pretty wild. Speaking of wild, and one of those upsets was McNeese State, and one of those darlings from the tournament has been Amir Khan, as he is one of the basketball managers for said McNeese State, and he has something like 10 or 12 NIL deals. He wears a freaking boombox on his neck while they enter the court. It's wild. We're just living in his world right now. Go Amir. As a former basketball manager myself, love to see it.
Yeah, you paved the way for this, you know? You may not have got paid at all in your role, but at least he stands on the shoulders of giants. You know?
I think my NIL deal would have been like B-Dubs, as I just lived. Oh no, it would have been Hero House. That's where it was.
Hero House. B-Dubs actually is one of his, by the way.
Dang it.
There you go. So you hooked him up. All right, let's take a look at your leaderboard. This is what you guys want to see. Coming in at number 1 at the turn, we've got Catherine, 50 points with the Gators as her champion. Give it up for Catherine. Let's go. Second place, we got Sarah Clay, 95, 49 points with the Dukies.
Ooh.
Can't cheer for you, sorry. Third place, we got a tie here. Kate the Great, 17-17, 48 points with Tennessee. Go Vols. And David Comer, 48 points with the Dukies. Again, get out of here. Get out of here, Dukies.
You're throwing around a lot of accents. You're going like northern, southern,
old-timey prospector. Nah, see here, Dukies.
He saw the 17-17. Like, I got to throw it back, yeah?
Kate the Great, 17-17. See it here.
Get your
Extra. Fifth place, we got Tucker with a Houston pick, 47 points. I like that. The only Houston pick in the top 10 here. That could come back later. Sixth place, we have been graced with Bronny James. Bronny James is in this pool. 46 points in Tennessee. I mean, to be an NBA player and to be in the top 10 of your pool, kind of just winning in life, I'd say.
He's not playing much, so he's got time in his hands to fill out these brackets. His boy Dalton Connect, Tennessee alum. So there we go.
True. There you go. Boom. He's like, Dalton, fill out my bracket. It's probably what he did. Hey, bro, fill this out for me. Seventh place, we got the Greek Mystique, formerly Korolos Huggy. He has got 45 points here with the Gators. In 8th place, William Krumchik, 43 points with the Gators as well. And they're tied. He's tied with S. Eubanks at Samantha, 794, 43 points with Alabama. And Deadpool bracket, 43 points with Wisconsin. But that's not going to stick. So.
I feel like Deadpool bracket's going to go on a wild ride, and you'll see a little bit later. It could go from top 10 to somewhere else, and we'll tell you. Wild ride. All right. So now we see the top 10. Again, great accomplishment after the first 2 rounds. Take a picture of it, frame it, put it up on your wall. You should always have that up there. So now it's time to go in and hand out some hardware. So Kemper, just name me like a superhero you just think is the biggest in stature. Just give me one.
The Hulk. He's massive.
Yes, he is the biggest. And what do you say is his demeanor? How does he usually hold himself, carry himself?
He is angry. He Hulk smashes.
Give me a synonym for angry.
Mad. Upset.
Upset. That's right. This is going up for the biggest upset represented by our boy, the Hulk. Because, as Kemper said, as we talked about in the storylines, not too many upsets so far yet in this bracket, but there were 2 times where the 12 seed took out the 5. You had the Colorado State Rams over the Memphis Tigers, and McNeese State Cowboys taking out the Clemson Tigers. So Tigers not faring too well as 5 seeds. So those picking Colorado State, you had Bronny James, Luke, C.U. Banks, 794, Tucker, and William Krumchek. You guys getting that Hulk badge for picking those Rams. And then picking the Cowboys, you had Isaiah Cannon, Catherine, Katie, and William Krumchek again. Krumchek, you picked both of these 12 seeds to win. Good on you. Congratulations. Hulk out. Smash.
Smash.
Well done, well done. I'll tell you who actually might be Hulk smashing their bracket. I didn't see T-Bach 55 in the top 10. Look at, might want to avoid him. Tony Bachman. Avoid that man right now. Not happy. Unless maybe he's lurking in the background. He's about to make his move in the second round here. I don't know. We'll see. Well, we've had some fun in games here, but it's not always fun whenever you make too many upset picks. So you have a couple of good upsets, that's great. You have way too many, not great. And especially this tournament, which has been a little bit chalky, as we said. So the next badge is the upsets were a bad choice. Got a little too cute with the upsets here. SJ, which is actually Shonda Jenkins, your former property manager who has moved on. She's not even in the building anymore. She's still haunting.
Which
She's
was
coming
also
through
a
here.
bad choice.
She had Alabama State in the Sweet 16. That's a 16 seed. She had Vandy and Georgia in the Elite 8. I mean, I thought it was a wild start to the tournament. However, she does still have her Final Four team, so method to the madness, I guess. But I had to give a little bit of grief here. Shauna stepped outside, drank some milk. It's a burning hot day. Ugh, upsets were a bad choice.
It's so damn hot. Milk was a bad choice.
It's way too hot for Vandy in the Elite 8. Way too hot.
Georgia, they'd have to beat Houston. What?
Ugh. Okay, so last time you heard from me, we talked about Hulk. We got the hero, but now we got to go on the flip side and talk about one of the big baddies of the Marvel Universe. We had Thanos, and as we all know, of course we all know this,
Everybody
he had that Infinity Gauntlet with the Infinity Stones, and anytime he snapped his fingers, half of life just disappeared. So, but according to this bracket, when he snapped his fingers this time, half of your Final Four teams disappeared. So unfortunately, for those who are going to be getting the Oh Snap badge, that means 2 of your Final Four teams are gone. And this is going out to our man, Isaiah Cannon, the former NBA star at Murray State Fire. So, holy cow. Unfortunately for you, St. John's and Gonzaga are both out after round 2. So, snap.
Steady, Quill.
Two of them are gone. Also, we mentioned this person before. Deadpool bracket, Iowa State and Wisconsin are also both gone. You got O snapped. Not looking good for you guys, but there's still a chance. Maybe just call in the Avengers to help you out.
I don't know. There's a lot of nerdy puns going on in this particular video, so I'm just going to leave that one alone. Isaiah Cannon, what happened? He was the perfect bracket in the college football pool.
It's perfect.
You can't win them all. His champion is still alive, though, I'll tell you. And this time he didn't go with Ohio State. He went with his own alma mater, Michigan. Look out. Final badge here. This is for anybody who may have lost a champion in the first weekend, and you're getting the pretty freaking unfunny badge because you want to walk around the building. Don't do it. On behalf of Gibson and the other folks in property management, please don't do this. But you want to go up to the elevator bank or something and punch a hole in the wall like Andy Bernard.
It's not funny. In fact, it's pretty freaking unfunny.
Deadpool bracket, here we are again. It's Kevin Green from Hancock. Kevin Green is Deadpool bracket. His champion, Wisconsin, done. Not gonna make it there, so he's getting the pretty freaking unfunny badge. Good for you, Kevin.
Now that I think about it, is Deadpool bracket, is that redundant? Because the Deadpool, if you're, a dead pool is like a bracket in itself, right? Because it's a pool.
Right.
So is that redundant? Deadpool
Well, the pool is the group of brackets.
That's
right?
true. In my face. In
your face.
Ah, God.
He's got a Deadpool. That's also a hero.
Yes. There we go. We're just crushing it right
He's
now.
loving all this Marvelish type stuff.
Love it. Love it so much. All right. First 2 rounds are in the books. Some madness, some chalk, all went down. That means the Elite 8 and Sweet 16 are up next. Reverse that order. Sweet 16, Elite 8. And a lot more action. A lot of moving can happen. Again, Deadpool, take a picture of that top 10 right now. You may not be there for too much longer, but a lot of action still to come. Can't wait to see what happens next. So until next time, the Pool Boys are